the World War II stuff.
Yeah.
And I couldn't find the patch that you told me. Remember you said that your MP patch had a three-headed dog on it.
We had a collar patch
So do you have a
with
girlfriend?
a three-headed dog. Our patch, our patch, I have one down stapled
Was
on
it
the
fourth
wall.
command?
With the 4th Service Command. The 4th Service, I was in the 4th Service Command. Now, all the coasts and all the states were divided into service commands. Up here was the 3rd Service Command. Pennsylvania was in the 3rd Service Command.
But because you were down in Charleston.
Because I was down in Charleston, I was in the 4th Service Command. And my patch is a 4, has 4 things. I have it still stapled on the wall down there. That's in my garage. The 4th that I took off of one of my jackets, and since we're up there, stapled.
But so, then you said your unit or your division or whatever?
Before that, before I was in the service command, I was in, was a 3-headed, it was a 75th. Now this was in Fort Bragg, North Carolina. That's where I was put in that's where I took my training for the MPs. Then when I was sent to the service command, then I lost that. I was no longer in a MP division. They spread them out from there out of the 775th. And that's when I got into the 4th Service Command. In fact, my discharge, I have a little bit I carried for years in my wallet too, photographic on my discharge. And then that's when the ones I had on my collar was the 3-headed dog. That is at Fort Jackson, South Carolina, before I went into the 4th Service Command. Then I lost that, or I was taken out of it. I don't know whether they existed or where they got to it, but Fort Jackson supplied MPs then for different places. And I was sent to Charleston, South Carolina. And that's when I went into the 4th Service Command. So that's where, now I was only in the 775th for maybe 6 weeks. There was and our emblem that we had on our lapels was the 3-headed dog. And what was it? Each dog had a reference to it.
Like loyalty, honor.
Well, it wasn't. Each one had a reference, but as I say, it was only in about 6 weeks.
And what was your military number?
33, 77, 49, 31. Never forget that. You asked Geneva.
What'd you say?
Can you unlock
She can tell you hers too.
Yeah.
She was nuts. 65, 66 years ago. See, the 33, now that was the difference between, of course, the Navy had different numbers too. But now that was the difference between a draftee and a voluntary. A voluntary had a shorter number than a draftee. I was drafted. It was 33 was the 3rd Service Command. I was drafted out of the 3rd Service Command.